Well, last session we left off at a very dramatic point in the story with you guys being exploded
That was not last time. That was the time before.
and falling into the river and being kind of swept away in the heat of the moment, leaving your companion Carrie behind, who, when saved by a group of adventurers calling themselves uh, Hollow, um,
Hello.
you went to go see if you can find Carrie. Unfortunately, all that was left was the dead bodies of the guards, the ichor left from these odd creatures that you guys have fought once before. One of them not, or a couple of them being a little bit new to you, um, and you coming back. The Hollow allowed you to come into their makeshift base, they call it. Whether or not that's true, um, they say that their patron or the people that's kind of sponsoring their adventure is the one that paid for it. You guys did a couple of extra things. You talked to them. You met Celeste. You met Yara, Helen, and Kane eventually showing up, who notified you that he saw Kiri get captured by that armored figure that you guys, I think, know as Krew now. I think Kiri told you guys.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure Kiri told you guys.
sure.
Oh, okay, never mind. You guys don't know.
I don't remember anything about anything, okay?
He did now.
It's just Hot Boy.
Retcon. Yes, he did say it.
What do you say? How do you spell it?
Hot
Creo?
Boy.
C-R-E-O.
HOTBOY.
C-R-A-O?
Is that like a hot dog?
C-R-E-O.
Okay.
That's all you really know about him.
Yo creo his name is Creo.
Other than that, you guys kind of did your separate things. Desiree, you fell asleep next to Milano, who is asleep at her table. Fessik follows you and kind of made sure that you made it home safe. Garmon did Garmon things because I don't remember what he did.
Woof.
Tinker.
He's continuing to try to tinker. And Charade stayed with Hollow and had a conversation with Celeste, essentially questioning his abilities, as she didn't see that he was very capable of anything, honestly. And that's where that's where we left off, and that's where I actually want to begin. Charade. Hold on, let me turn off notifications for this channel for now, because I'm getting tired of it interrupting everything.
Probably a good idea.
It's fine.
How do you...
Just do it.
Mute. Okay. All right. So, Charade, after your conversation with Celeste, you begin to drift off to sleep, and you start having the very similar nightmares that you've been having the past few days, ever since your fall. It's suddenly... Actually, go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me. Okay. You feel you are quickly woken up. You feel the very sharp pain in that position on your chest where that handprint still. You start feeling it just retch, and it hurts, but you're able to kind of withstand some of the pain, not taking any damage. However, when you wake up, you're inside of an pitch black room.
What the hell's going on?
You cannot see.
I call up dancing lights to surround me.
You kind of move your hands and attempt to cast a spell, but it just nothing.
Hello? Is anyone there?
It just kind of echoes.
I can hear myself though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Not a good start. Am I laying down? Am I on a bed? Do I feel like I'm on a bed?
You thought you were, and then you look down and it's just black floor.
I'll kind of, I guess I'll kind of crawl forward until I can find a wall or a floor, just something that feels solid.
You keep crawling, and you're hoping that you'll reach something slowly, not really sure where you're going. But it feels like you're never going to grab a hold of something.
What do I have on me? Do I have clothes?
You have your pajamas.
Shoot.
Cute little rubber duckies. No.
No, they got little footsies on them.
They're like dark duckies. Every now and again, there's one that has a jester hat, just cause.
All of a sudden, you feel like a tug on your shoulder as you start getting like just lifted against your will. You kind of like move your hand instinctively, feeling where the tug's coming from, but there's nothing there. You just feel like this force kind of just pushing you up, and it stands up on your feet, and you feel two hands on your shoulders, and something starts talking to you in your ear from behind.
Who are you?
Hello, Charles.
Do I recognize this voice? Take it as a no.
Definitely no.
Get away from me. Get your hands off me.
You came to my temple not too long ago.
Hi. Who are you?
Some call me the Mother of Ravens.
Are you that one Kiri spoke of?
Yes. Kiri was a tool of mine. A means of an end, I guess. Seems unfortunate that he got captured.
He's not over with. We'll find him.
Fortunately, he's not dead. However, it's become a lot more complicated. I've taken interest in you. You see, I find it intriguing that you, someone so quickly perished in that godforsaken land, was so quick to come back, maybe against my own will. But here you stand, alive, well, and with this mark. And then she kind of like you feel like something just grabbing at your chest. You've been touched by something.
I don't like it.
You don't have a choice anymore. It turns out, whatever you are, it allows me to communicate a little bit more directly than the rest of the people, even those that worship me. I'm curious. How willing are you to resolve what's been going on in this city of yours?
There's too many problems I've caused others. Too many problems that aren't even my own, but this is my home. I am not resolute in being a tool. I'm tired of being used. Much less seeing others be used the same way.
I'm not asking you to fight for me, proclaim my name when you slay a being. I just wanted to provide you with some information. How aware are you of the impending doom that's encroaching this land?
I know far too little. Something's calling these creatures out of nowhere. And there's
If I
talk of
was,
death and disease.
it's definitely looming. You see, the moment that you guys took care of that first job, a series of gears started turning. Unfortunately, you're all very heavily involved with what's going on. How willing would you be to stop it if I was to provide you with more to help? Would you save your mother? Your friends? Would you want to know about your father?
My father? What does he have to do with this?
A lot more than you understand.
He's dead, isn't he?
I assure you he is far from it.
That bastard. Yes. Keep my mother away from this. And
Very well. I'll provide you with 2 pieces of information about what's to come and what you can do to attempt to stop it. Now, of course, I can't influence the material realm, but we'll say that I'm providing you with just a little bit of a push. First, your friend, the drow.
whatever.
She has a lot more to say with what's going to happen in time. She's being influenced by something sinister. She's resisting, however. She's been known to be able to break people. I would advise you and your friends to try to ensure that that path isn't walked down. Second, your friend, Curie,
Yes.
isn't who he says he was. And you figuring that out will ensure the days to come will be just a myth. And then you just kind of wake up. And you're in your bed.
What the fuck? Hello? Is anyone out there?
There's a moment of silence. And then you hear on the other side of the door, you hear Helen, is everything okay? Can I come in?
Yes, it's fine. Come in.
Kind of opens the door. Are you all right? I heard you calling for help. He
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
has like his book out.
Yes, it's frightfully cold in here. Don't you have another blanket? I'm
Oh,
shivering.
oh, I'm sorry. We don't really have that much equipment right now. Remember that's why we want to do the arena so we can have some money.
Right. That's right.
You probably want to keep your voice down and everything's okay. Everyone doesn't really like being woken up this late.
It's late. What time is it?
Probably midnight.
Oh, God. It's still not over. Okay. Yes, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Can I check what clothes I have right now?
Just whatever you standardly wear.
Okay. So, well, because it was a new place, I was just keeping my regular clothes on.
Okay,
Except for my boots.
that's fine.
It's like, oh, thank God he didn't see them. Whew.
He kind of leaves and closes his door behind him. And you feel kind of like a pressure on your chest.
Can I kind of unbutton my shirt and see if there's anything different with the wound?
There's the hand's no longer there. Instead, what seems like almost like a tattoo, just a couple of feathers that just kind of lay where that was.
I don't know if this is worse or better.
All right. But eventually you're able to find some rest. And after an ordeal of a few days of dealing with these dreams, they're somewhat uneventful. And you wake up fine the next morning. All right. So, everybody, it is a new day. You guys all went your separate ways. What would you like to do for the next few days before the arena? Anyone can start.
I want to sell my 3 vials of poison
Okay.
and this set of leather armor, and
Okay.
take that money and my 203 gold and buy as many potions of hopefully greater healing as possible.
Okay. So, in terms of finding stock, the poison itself would be a 1-to-1 trade.
What do you mean?
For standard healing potions.
Oh, okay, for little baby ones.
Yeah. I would say with that, you're going to use all your gold.
Mm-hmm.
I would say with the potions, the poison, the leather, and the 250 gold, I would probably say that you could procure
203 gold.
203 gold. I
Yeah.
would say for... I would say 3 normal healing potions and 2 greater.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And if I
Okay.
can find some kind of, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna ask Desiree if she knows of some kind of researcher, someone we can take this black goo to.
Would I know?
I mean, I was just asking.
Doodle.
Make a history check.
Since I know where to find everything ever as my background feature with a 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
There's someone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yep. I mean, it's important, so I can take you even though I don't want to go, but I know he's not going to listen to you, so... I've got research of my own, so... let's go, I guess.
Okay.
All right, you guys
Big
head
sigh.
to the ever amazing shop of Nini the Wise.
Guys, I have 8 silver.
Whoa.
That's
That's a
it.
bunch.
There you stand at the door, the ever familiar doorway that you guys have been to multiple times at this point.
I hate coming back here so
I almost
so
feel
much.
bad for Nini.
I don't know why. Desiree is mad at Garmond for no reason today. And I go in the door.
Are you being sneaky for once?
Of course.
As you step in, you kind of look around. Make a stealth check.
Okay.
18.
18.
10.
You step in, and even though he's kind of like, he's actually, you kind of turn quietly and you look, and he's actually like a few feet away from you, like on like putting like a book on the shelf and kind of reading it over, and has his back to you.
Oh fuck.
It's the first time that you've seen him not on his on the counter reading his autobiography that he wrote.
That's weird. Is there anybody working?
Nope, it's just him.
What? I'm going to go hide behind a bookshelf and wait until he doesn't seem busy.
Was Fessik hiding?
I made an attempt because Desiree was sneaking and I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10. Okay. Well, after like you kind of sneak in and you're about to step away, you hear Fessik kind of like accidentally like hit the door with his boot. and immediately Nini actually jumps a little bit and kind of turns around. I don't recall you being on the schedule today, Desiree.
I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's on the schedule today.
Well, someone decided that they didn't want to show up today.
Okay.
One of your little friends probably influencing them as well.
Yes, that's me being a terrible influence on all the other workers in this
It's a shame.
stupid shop.
Well, if you see Jameson, just let him know that he probably doesn't have a job here anymore.
Oh my god. It's one time, Nini!
What can I help you with? Are you here to shop or are you here to try to berate me?
Yes.
I mean, both, ideally, and we have questions. Because apparently I don't know anybody else smarter in this city for some god-awful reason.
Well, that's a given.
God. Do you know about the attack that happened yesterday? Down over by the temple?
I've heard rumors.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now, they're not rumors. And there's...
You were a part of it?
I was dragged into it, yes.
Oh.
Because I'm a terrible influence.
Of course.
But there's somebody going around summoning things not from this plane. And we collected some leftovers.
Roll an insight check.
Oh. 9.
Okay.
I don't care what Nini thinks. Fuck that guy. And we were hoping you might be able to, I don't know, analyze it or have some point of reference to figure out what these
And
things
you,
are
Goblin.
and where they come from.
Goblin, what do you need?
Yeah.
He completely ignored you.
Fucking... He's with me! Or I'm with him.
I'm
I
speaking
didn't
with
want to
him.
be here. Oh my god. Whatever. I'm gonna start going to the shelves where I know information on interdimensional shit is. I'm gonna poke around.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh my god. 10.
Okay. Are you gonna ask him anything, Fessik?
I'm gonna take out the vial of goo of the black ichor and I'm gonna hand it to him and tell him where it came from and ask him if he knows anything about it.
What did it come from? It was from a creature?
And there's
Yeah,
these,
it's like one of those bodies, right?
these little evil chicken monster things, and they come out of magic portals. They try to eat you.
He kind of like holds it up to his face. Well, I assure you I've never seen anything like it. However, probably with some time I could probably ascertain it, where it's from, I guess. Of course, would require some payment.
How's a silver hat sound to you?
Oh, it's just not enough. 5 gold.
I don't have that.
Well, I guess you have a vial of black goo, and he puts it back in your hand.
Nini, stop being a fucking asshole. You want 5 gold? I have 5 gold. Stop doing this shit that you do.
All right.
Fuck.
And hand it back.
He takes it, grabs it, and holds his hand out to Desiree.
Reach into my fucking pocket, pull out 5 gold, drop it into his hand.
Mhm.
Maintain angry eye contact.
Thank you. And he puts it in his pocket. I would say something of this. He kind of has a sickly face to it. Something like this would probably take about a week.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Very well. You may leave my shop then. And then he goes back to his desk.
I walk over to Desiree.
I stick my tongue out at him as he turns around. Did I find anything in books?
Not really.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Well, this was fun. Goodbye, Nini. I'll be sure to maintain my terrible, evil grasp on the rest of your employees. Think you need the extra work for yourself. And I leave.
He just kind of shrugs his hand away with his back still turned to you. All right, Fessik, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that was pretty much my whole week right there. I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on Desiree, make sure she didn't die.
Like the entire time, or
Yeah, pretty much.
sneakily?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and roll a couple sneak checks.
A couple sneak checks.
You creepo.
All right, we
Little
got a
dear.
26 and a 21.
Jesus.
Pretty sure that beats your passive.
Yep.
All right. You'll keep an eye on Desiree, which we'll come back to that one.
Ooh.
Garmon, what would you like to do over the next couple days?
I would like to sell a hand crossbow, leather armor, a longbow, and then whatever arrows I had. I think it was like 20 or something.
Okay.
And then just be able to get a couple of just normie potions.
Normie potions.
What are you,
All right.
casual?
So the canned crossbow, I would put at 50 gold pieces. The longbow, a solid 25. All of the arrows for gold. And what else do you have?
Leather armor.
Leather armor, for another 10 gold.
Sweet.
Sweet.
And then how much would two potions run me?
100 gold.
Wait, what
Oh,
kind of
'cause
potions
they're-
are you buying?
Regular.
Just
Okay.
regular healing potions.
Okay.
Because they're 50 gold apiece.
Greater tend to be more around the 150 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't need the creepy music anymore.
Yet.
I'll just buy one potion for now.
Okay.
And then I want to
Supposed to be calm music.
work on the hammer charge for Fessik.
Sure. I think we ended up. Did you end up getting a blueprint started for that, or did you mess up again? I don't remember.
I think it very base start. I didn't get very far.
Okay. So over the course of the next couple days, let's say, roll 2 tinkering checks.
Alright. I think it's +5, right? Go to abilities. Yeah.
$16, okay. And 18. I think you would be able to have a finished product by the end of the week.
Sweet.
Have you paid any money into it?
Nope.
I would say the material needed to modify the hammer would run you about 50 gold.
Okay.
And each additional, like the charges with the gunpowder and like the way it works and the loading mechanism would probably run you about 5 gold pieces per charge. But you have a solid blueprint now for charges, so you can, as long as you have the money and the materials, you can craft those.
Sick. All right, so at some point I'll find Fessik and borrow some party funds, so that way I can make the holder on his hammer,
Okay.
and then I'll also make 5 charges.
5 charges. Okay. So with that money, you spend the day. You modify Fessik's hammer. Eventually, Fessik, you are handed your hammer, but it has like this weird like plate on one of the ends of it, and like Garmon shows you, and there's almost like a something that you can kind of like slide to the side and load a charge into. So essentially, how that works. So write this down. So as a bonus action, you can load a charge.
Okay, let me find some notes somewhere. 80 turn. Bonus action. Load charge.
When you hit the next time you hit anything with it, creature or thing, anything that's struck by the hammer will trigger the charge, which will add an additional I'm gonna say 2d4 force damage. And also after that happens, you have to make a strength save of 13 to maintain grasp on it after the hit. If not, it flies away in a random direction chosen by the DM.
Okay.
I put it in the bag of holding as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have fun hammer
So
now.
yeah, I'll show Fessik how to load it and all of that good stuff, and give him the 5 charges. Let him know when we need more, just to let me know, and I can make them for 5 gold.
Okay. We will save Versailles. We can go up next if Garmon, you don't have anything else.
No, I mean, I'll have made sure that my sketches of the pepper box and the suppressor are back in my book.
Okay.
And then if there's anything, start looking into how I can kind of keep the contents of the sketchbook hidden.
Make an investigation check.
Sick. Investigation. Yes, nat 20, bitch.
You've heard of enchantments that some wizards could probably do for you, or someone that casts spells of that nature, where they can provide you with an item that would allow you to make notes and essentially only be visible when a command word would be spoken.
And how much would that run me?
An enchantment like that, it's pretty basic, still magic. It would also mean that your book would be indestructible because it is a magic item. Would probably run you about 100 gold pieces.
All right, cool. I will take note and keep that in mind.
Breach charge.
It also didn't do the damage right.
Yeah, and that adds on top of your normal hammer damage too, just so you know.
The banhammer.
Oh, wait, what? +3 strength, +1? I have no idea how. I don't. I mean, I'm never gonna be using the roll 20 dice anyway.
I would say if you use it against objects, it does the full amount of damage.
Just max damage.
Yeah.
Dank.
It'll essentially hurt things, but it'll also probably break down doors easier.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm just here to help Fessik with all the B&E. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
That's Fezzik's favorite enemy.
If I come home to a broken down door, I swear to God, I'm killing both of you.
It wouldn't be broken down. It would be in pieces.
Yeah, if I come home to that, both of you. Gone.
All right, Versailles.
Okay, so the first day or so I'm gonna spend at the Zernel household, and then the rest of the day and days until the arena I'm gonna be hanging with Hallow. But back at the household, obviously gonna be doing some chores, like adjusting my arcano-mechanical armor, putting two spells, Shield and Expeditious Retreat, into my ring thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would like to talk to Augustus.
Okay. So currently, you are working on some of your documents that you're tasked with occasionally. He kind of has you working in one of the studies. Working on it, it seems to be some sort of shipment for some material. You're not really sure what it is. You can make a history check if you'd like.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah, it's not really. You're not really sure what it is, and you think it's in a different language, so you're not even really sure what it says. But as far as that, you're kind of using your traditional format to kind of do this requisition, and it seems that he's acquiring quite a bit of money for whatever this is.
Okay, and is he in the room with me?
He is probably nearby at kind of like his at his own like large desk that he has, large bookshelf behind it, hundreds of books, and he kind of has his glasses on and he's kind of working on some sort of document, some sort of parchment. And you're kind of off to the side, kind of working on like a little makeshift table that he kind of set up for you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep working until I finish my task that he's given me, and then after I'm done, I'm gonna approach him, just walk up to his desk and stand there.
Go ahead and roll a forgery kit.
Which stat would it be?
Your intelligence for sure. 11. You're not really liking it a whole lot, but it'll probably make do, as long as it isn't like a true like inspector that kind of goes over it.
Okay. Augustus?
Yeah. That's Versailles.
I finished here if you want to look over it, and I'll hand him the papers.
Excellent. And he kind of looks it over. Well done. Probably not your best work, but it will suffice.
Listen. Are you seeing the candies anytime soon, by any chance?
My day-to-day activities, I don't know if that would be of a concern to you. Why do you
Well,
ask?
just, I mean, you know, a while back I did that job for them, and I was just wondering if I could check back in on the status of that with them.
Well,
If you could possibly, put together. I mean, it would just wouldn't have to be any sort of formal meeting, but I just wanted to touch base with them.
well, I could probably reach out to the candies. Though something of this nature is tend to be secret, and you understand that.
Absolutely. Discretion is my middle name.
I will speak with him, and I will provide you with an answer shortly, within the next few days or so.
Okay. And sorry, about Dara, were you I mean, I don't know how to say this. You know that she was kind of important to me, right?
Of course.
Do you
Does not excuse the fact that she went against the will of the nobles, though. And herself was named a traitor.
do you think she I mean, all things considered, do you think she had a pretty good life?
I wouldn't say. I don't really associate with the Magisters as much.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I'll be out of your hair. Do you know if Echo's back?
That boy is somewhere. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna get out of his hair. If
Okay.
I run into Echo on the way out, that's cool. If not, then I'm gonna be going straight to Hallow.
I would say he is actually not in right now.
Okay.
As far as Hallow goes, it probably over the course of these days, it'd probably be them just like building up their little base, and you kind of helping them fill out like the actual documentation and like permits and stuff for the city. Yay, bureaucracy. Um, those are official documents, so you don't really have to. You understand how they work, so
Mhm.
you're not actually trying to forge anything. Is there anything else?
Nope. Ready for the arena.
Okay. Shrey,
Yes, sir.
is there anything you would like to do over the next?
Oh, let's get my laundry list out. Let's see here. I wanted to. There's my list. Yeah, I mean, as far as if I'm there with the Hallow, I wanted to just kind of learn a little bit more about their group. Kind of get an idea of how Halan works with magic in a small group. Like, does he have ideas on how to help people? I'm trying to find out what of my abilities would help my adventuring group.
Okay, so you kind of stick with him. Versailles out there most of the days too. Again, she's not really part of their group, but more of just like someone that they brought on and is help. They're getting help from her. The dynamic itself, though, you kind of pick up on it, and Hallen speaks with you a few times, but it turns out he's small and he's very young, probably in his what would be considered a late teenager for a halfling.
Okay.
He's actually very proficient in illusion-based magic
Huh.
that he kind of derived from. It's just something that he kind of grasped a little bit better concept than the rest of like more damaging spells and those nature. So in and itself, you kind of get an understanding that he provides support in a different way by kind of essentially messing with the minds of the people without directly influencing them.
Distracting and just
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
And then hearing, I guess, kind of or just kind of learning what he likes about magic. I guess I would share a little bit of just the songs that my mother taught me. If I can get Celeste's attention while I'm singing and just
Make a performance check.
okay. Oof.
On brand.
Hold on real quick.
Yikes.
Oh boy, I'm ready
It's
for
gonna-
this roast. I'm
Gonna be a
ready
rough
for the
one.
roast. Get him, Doodle.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I got a text message that I need to read real
Uh-oh.
quick.
It's just building up. I'm ready.
Wow.
How high is the roof? Can I just commit suicide now?
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. It was a good attempt.
No, it wasn't. It's a 2. Thank you.
Good attempt.
Maybe if I try Roll20 from an AOL browser.
Ugh.
Do it.
You know, give me my rolls in Roman numerals.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You kind of hear an audible sigh in the, like as you're attempting to play or sing whatever you're trying to do. That's it. She just kind
Aw,
of
man.
she just leaves. You see her, she kind of flies up to say she flies up to Yara, kind of whispers something in her ear, and kind of just floats out and just disappears out of sight. And she kind of Yara kind of has her head, she's kind of scratching her head. She's like, she didn't really like it. And those are the nicer terms.
I can't really sing like my mother does. And to be honest,
Well, I thought it was pretty good. Alan kind of speaks up. But then
Oh,
again, I personally have never played an instrument before, so.
oh no, that's fine.
Kid
mean-
just being a suck up.
I mean,
Yeah.
after all, I could be getting the words wrong. I mean, baby ribs got back just doesn't feel natural. Maybe I said it wrong.
Versailles didn't sound good at all.
That's fine. I mean, I'm still just gonna clap and smile warmly.
Well, in any case, I suppose I'll just do my best. Yara, how much information have all of you gathered about the town?
Well, we haven't been in the town for too long. Most of what we know are just rumors. We did recently find out, like I said the other day, that whatever the sickness is, it seems like the nobility or someone's trying to cover it up.
That sounds unnerving.
And it's unfortunate. We were gonna assist. Why is there a soldier on the home screen?
I don't know. You put it there earlier.
He's one of us now.
Why is what around the home screen?
Nothing.
I missed something. Okay.
Because like I said, we were gonna investigate. Usually when we travel to towns, if you're an adventurer, they tend to give you a little bit more leeway in something like that, especially if you're capable. But it seems like what they call the magisters here seems to have been blocking any of the information, or us actually going into the place and looking into it. They say the boy himself died it was very prolonged, unfortunately, and it didn't go well. That's all I really know about the situation.
It certainly wouldn't bode well with the residents here.
Kane has been kind of scouting throughout the city, though, and it seems that there's been a lot of activity with the guards. He said.
Would he have mentioned any men of interests? Perhaps one with a mask, or perhaps even one with glowing eyes. Does that sound familiar?
Unfortunately, he hasn't shared any information in that regard to us.
If you happen to come across anyone like that, be careful. Especially if any falcons that seem to be perching anywhere.
That's fair. I appreciate the warning.
As he says that, can I look out the window to see if there are any suspicious falcons?
Make a perception check. There is probably outside the door. There's like a small little baby tree that kind of a sapling outside of the door that a little like like a little pigeon is kind of sitting on.
Okay.
It's just a pigeon, though.
But I suppose it's not all bad. There are some good people. How about my mother? If you happen to see her anywhere, she's also a bard. Well, the songs that she taught me. Her name is Bertrada. If you happen to see one of her shows, please enjoy it. And
of course, I mean, I myself don't actively look for performances or anything of that nature. I know Celeste is kind of keen on them, and I think that's why she was a little embarrassed with your performance.
Me too.
It's fine.
All right. Well, I have some business to attend to in the town, and
Of course.
if we happen to meet each other in the arena, don't go easy on us.
Well, remember, I'm assisting you all, if that's still the plan.
I mean, I take that back. Do I have gifted gab? I don't have gifted gab. Shit. Okay, I forgot that part.
Okay.
The next I would... let's see here. I would go, considering my dream, if I could do this within one day, only person I know where to find where they usually are would be Garmon, so I'd want to go to the yawning portal to see if he's there.
Yeah, he'd probably be there working.
Garmon, can I bother you for a moment?
What's going on?
I want to take another trip to that temple. Couple
Which
of temples,
temple?
actually. Old one, I'd want to say thanks to the one that you had all brought me back from. The water temple, you know, that one.
Yadro. Idro?
Yadro. Idro?
I don't remember.
Well, perhaps we should learn once we get there. And also another. I was visited not too long ago in a dream by... Well, let's just hope they're more friend than foe. And I'll tell them about my dream as we walk to the Temple of Yadro.
He kind of gives you just kind of explaining what happened. These were the
Tritons.
The Trians, right?
Yeah, it was Zalmas.
Okay.
You
You
was
kind
the
of
priest there.
yeah. There it's still it's still near the dock ward in a very beat up looking building. A little bit cleaned up than it was before, but not really. You kind of step in.
Before we get there, sorry, he shares the entire thing, including the part that Raven Queen told him about Desiree?
Yeah, I share that the Raven Queen shared about Desiree and Curie.
Okay.
Do you think we should talk to Desiree about that?
Well, how else are we going to keep her safe if what this Raven Queen says is true? The only thing I don't tell you about is my father.
It's fair. she's probably gonna deny everything.
Well, even so, we gotta keep her safe.
Yeah, I agree.
She seems to be the center of trouble. If I remember that fireball correctly.
I mean, aren't we all at this point?
Well, we're around her.
All right.
All right, you step in, and like as you walk in, there is you see Zalmas kind of like he's attending to something, and he kind of looks up and he sees you. Oh, welcome back. What do I owe the pleasure of you all stopping by again?
Well, rather, I owe you. Thank you for
That was
what
all
you
your
and
that was all your friends doing. I simply provided a means to do it, for them to speak to you.
Because you were here, I've come back.
Of course.
I'd like to say thanks, and is there any... Do you accept donations for your cause?
Of course.
I would give... I'd give 9 gold.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Well, we do appreciate it, and of course this will make good use here in this church.
What are you all here for besides, spreading religion?
It's somewhat like that. You see, our people aren't too, where we come from, our people aren't too keen on what they call the land folk. And this is more of a means of showing that you can all be trusted. Yes, we're here to spread the word, but again, this is simply for the purposes of peace. I don't believe our people have any means of attacking or doing anything unsavory to the land here, but just to maintain that order. And of course, to show us our good faith towards your sailors, your catch.
I do have a friend, almost like a brother. I'll say a prayer for him, or if I can ask you to pray for him as well. He's out in the sea somewhere.
Of course.
But again, thank you. And whatever language it is you sing in is calming. I'll try to remember it.
Of course.
Well, I'm done here. Come on. Let's go to our second stop.
And that's Raven Queen.
Raven Queen.
All right.
And on the way there, so I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any pain, neither here nor at Tamora's. Let's try this place again. I might need your help, just in case.
Sorry, I missed that last part. My wife stepped in.
Oh, that's fine. Just saying that I might need help, just in case.
Gotcha.
Okay. You guys go to the other side of town. Nice little walk you're having here.
Me and my stubby legs.
Gives us time to talk.
Eventually making your way to the familiar Raven Queen Temple.
While we're walking,
as-
I'm gonna tell Charade about the hammer charge.
You did what?
Listen, I'm just trying to help him hit harder.
No, I mean, don't. This is not surprise or astonishment. This is... You have an idea how much money he could make us. Thoughts for later.
Yeah.
I'm just a little extra giddy now thinking about fights I can set up for Fessik.
Without really realizing it during your conversation, you are standing outside the door of the Raven Queen Temple without issue.
And can you think of... Hey.
Would we have noticed anybody like following us or?
Make a perception check.
I couldn't help you. I was lost in thought.
Nope.
All right, cool. And we're at the temple. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel okay.
Well, didn't it not start until you walked in last time?
It, I don't think I even got this close. Let's go inside. See if the door is open?
Hey, there is. Yeah, it opens. I forgot that we have a Samuel picture finally.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. You step in without issue. The familiar open room with the Raven Queen statue on the top.
Be watching Charade very closely.
He doesn't seem like he's in pain or anything.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see if there's anyone here.
Eventually, someone kind of steps in, and it's a familiar Samuel. Because only one priest or one person ever works at these things.
Naturally.
I don't recall.
just-
Did I ever meet Samuel? I don't think I ever got inside.
No, you didn't make it far enough in.
No, I didn't.
I think
Okay.
he met you, Garmon, though.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of steps in. Yes, you've been here before. Do you know what happened to Master Curie? He seems to not have returned.
I think that's partially why we're here. Curie has been taken.
Well, that's quite unfortunate to hear.
He might have been taken, but he's not lost. Find him.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, it appeared that our vision said that he had great things planned, but I guess life is short sometimes.
Have you guys had any other visions, possibly relating to my friend here?
I'm sorry, have we met before?
I don't think we've had the pleasure. My name is Charles.
My name's Samuel.
Samuel. Nice
I'm
to
a
meet you.
priest here for the Raven Queen.
Are you the only priest here today?
No, there's a handful, but they're attending to various things around the temple.
Did you know Curie well?
Unfortunately, no. However, our faith had explained somewhat that was somewhat of importance.
I see. Well, I'm going to find him. Gonna make sure he's not lost, and
Well, yes, please, if you're capable of retrieving him, I'm sure the Raven Queen would enjoy having her champion back.
champion. It'd be nice to be called that. Since you're a priest for the Raven Queen, what makes you of this? And I'll show him the tattoo markings.
Where did you get that from?
I'm not sure. It was once a hand mark killed me. And now, it's this.
Hold on. This is some sort of intervention, though I've never seen it before. Curious. What did you say your name was again?
Charles. My mother said Charles, but Charles is good enough.
Give us some time to... Give us some time to look into the matter. It seems that you've been touched, though we aren't aware of it.
Is this a good thing?
I'm not sure, but you're here standing, aren't you?
I suppose so. Silver lining and all.
But please, when the time comes for it, w- the, can we retrieve you?
I would say
Just send word to the yawning portal and I can help find him.
I can do that.
yes. Thank you, Garmont.
Mm-hmm.
But please, I'm quite curious that when we do call, please return.
I do have one more question.
Of course.
Who would have known Kiri best? Should we give news to someone? Family? Close friends?
Unfortunately, I didn't know him personally.
All right. Well, it's only fitting I make a donation to your temple. Do you accept donations?
Of course.
And I'll give.
I don't know of a church that wouldn't accept donations.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I know. I'm just being me. It's 6 gold. Yeah, 6 gold.
He willingly takes it.
All right, well, time for us to go.
Give a wave as we walk out.
Anything else? Or can we move to Desiree?
No.
Charade.
Charade.
Oh, now you. Sorry, I was muted.
Charity.
Hey, charity! I like that. If I did all this in one day, if I could, hey, Garmon, you want to go see Beatrice?
I don't know who that is.
I can show you.
I will say for the sake of time that you go to that spot that Carrie showed you and she is not there.
Okay, no blanket, no wares, no nothing laid out.
Nope, not today.
Okay.
Rip.
I will try another time, some other time.
Okay.
Okay, and then the very last thing, I have a date.
You do.
Is it with
Oh
me?
yeah.
Oh no.
Yes.
We're going to take care of Desiree stuff first.
No.
I will wait.
Desiree, what would you like to
Oh,
do for the week?
man. Well, I'm
You did do one thing with Fessik.
Uh-huh. I'm studying on nobles,
Okay,
so
make
I
an
don't look like an
investigation
idiot
check.
at this party. Huh. 16.
16. You get a handful of names. Just some basic ones, some of the more popular ones, I guess you could say, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
There is, you know of the Huldo, the family that
Mhm.
lost their kid. You know of Con Smith, the one that you guys supposedly learned was head of the Thieves Guild. He is still within the city, as far as you're aware. There's Candy, the family that lost their head, Sornso, was still in the city. There's a couple more that are. There are various things with them. The Thorum family, the only half-orc nobles in the city. And just that alone gives them a kind of a standing. There is the Sourwood. Let me put that up there quick. Who is a human nobles, actually really well known in the northern side of the city. They tend to have a bigger influence on like economic decisions within the town itself. There is the Krew family, which is a race known as Aircroca, who are have a very unique visual appeal to them, so they kind of stand out a little bit. Other than that, I mean, the usual stuff you hear of. There's another tiefling noble family called Zernel. Not much is really known. And then a couple ones that you're kind of glossing over. You see the Lovemores and the Churchvilles.
Uh-huh.
Word is that their daughter's getting married soon.
Oh, I bet.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
The rest are just kind of general riffraff for nobles.
Gross. Okay. So I do that. I want to go stop in at the Magister Tower and see if he's in, and also check with our receptionist friend if she's heard anything from Zymon.
So you're gonna go to Magister, like where Zymon is?
Where
Station.
Zymon used to be, now that they took down his sign. Zymon's place.
All right.
So
You
that's
kind
like
of step in and you see the ever familiar Sabine at the desk, kind of conversing with a couple of the guards. She kind of comes. Oh, Desiree, you're in. I'm sorry. I let him know, and he didn't really want to come find you.
Okay, that seems rude. Is he in right now?
He is. Let me go ask if he's seeing anybody right now.
Uh-huh.
And she kind of steps away. She comes back. Is it a matter of importance or urgency?
I mean, there's a sickness going around the city that I feel like isn't being taken care of, if you would consider that important. Or if he would consider that important. I don't want to drag you under the bus.
All right, let me go tell him.
Whatever a bus is.
She steps away again.
The carriage?
Yeah, the big kinds.
Nah, the short kind.
Oh.
As she steps away, there's a few seconds, and then she kind of steps back. It looks like from the doorway, and kind of steps to the side. And out comes a somewhat tall figure, about 7'2".
Ah, man. Okay.
Let's put this in your journal, Loopy.
Uh-oh.
You see I don't know why there's two, so don't ask. You see a drow man, white hair, very stern look on his face, and very like, what's the word? I don't know. I guess like no nonsense kind of thing. And he kind of steps out, and he kind of has his hands folded into his black robes as he kind of walks up towards you. May I help you?
Oh. Yes, I heard you were the new Magister in town. I thought it would be important to introduce myself and also see if you... Zymon and I had some business before he mysteriously disappeared. And I was seeing if you had more information.
He spoke to no one about his departure.
Mm-hmm. Well, great.
I would say that typically the Watchful Order isn't really that involved with city business, or should not be. Oh.
Right. Well, I make it a point to make myself involved in this city since I live here, and there seems to be a lot of terrible things going on that, again, don't really seem like they're being dealt with.
That's fair. The Magisters are handling it. Now, please, if this isn't a matter of urgency, I ask that you leave. We are very busy today.
I gesture to the empty room. I go, yes, I'm sure you're very busy. It was nice to meet you.
He just kind of stands there waiting for you to leave.
I stand there waiting for him to leave.
Kind of motions to two of the guards.
Ah, shit. I'll start leaving then.
Okay.
With almost a power play. 7'2". So that's out. I also need to check on Jameson because he didn't show up for work and he never misses work.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go stop at his house.
Yep. About that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no. Jameson never existed.
You kind of go and you go to his house, and it's very. It's small, but it's very. Is lavish the word? Does that make sense?
Sure.
It's very
Like a IKEA micro home.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but sure. You go and you kind of like knock on the door, and there's a moment of silence. And he kind of comes up, and you see a very familiar Jameson. He kind of steps through. He's like, Desiree, and kind of gives you a big old hug.
Hug him back. Hey, bud.
You've never visit my home.
I mean, I was a little bit worried because I had a run-in with one unfortunate old gnome fucker. And I just wanted to make sure you were okay after those attacks happened.
Oh no, I think that was just bad timing. I'm actually okay. I actually have another job.
Another job?
Yes.
A better one?
Yeah, and I mean, you know how neat he is.
What kind of job?
I'm part of the guard now.
Oh. How is that going?
He kind of whispers to you, I'll be honest with you, I'm just trying to get with somebody.
Oh. Classic Jameson.
She's very pretty.
I mean, I will be the judge of that.
Well, I'm starting soon.
Mhm.
I just
Milano's girlfriend.
No.
Uh-oh.
I don't start my actual, I guess, training. I don't know what they do. It's more volunteer work. For a few more days.
It's not really a job then if you're volunteering.
Well, it seems like they're paying a little bit more, it appears, with all the fancy stuff that's been going on in the city. Knock, knock, knock. So how is everyone doing?
Doing fine, and you?
Oh, I was muted. Oh, you know.
Wow. Who got their what knocked on?
Loopy had her door knocked on.
Loopy, oh my god.
Sorry, my mom came in. Mom, I'm playing D&D.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Loopy's mom.
Hi, Mom. My
gone.
mom.
Fuck. Okay, anyway. Whew. Acting.
How have you been?
Well, busy as always. You know, classic Desiree, whatever's.
Yeah, well,
Whatever that means.
we all were really happy that she came out with us the other night.
Yeah, it was a well-needed reunion.
It was.
Jameson, I am happy for your new job and everything, but it's really dangerous out here, and I love you, and I know you can handle yourself, but you're not really the great with, like, dexterity, maybe?
I imagine they have other positions that they could put me in.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see. I just don't want you to get hurt, is
Oh,
all. It's...
Sure, I'll be fine.
It's just... I can't keep losing people, Jameson. Just
Kinda.
promise me you'll be careful.
I will. I mean, if at worst case, I could probably just maybe go back to Nini's shop.
Good luck. He seemed a little angry and threatened firing you, but I feel like that's nothing new.
No.
Can you believe he was stacking the shelves himself? This is crazy.
I've always wondered how he does it so short.
He is very short. It's like he's got a ladder, don't worry.
Well, it was good seeing you. I have to attend to some things, but just
Give him eyebrows.
we should probably meet up again with everybody
Definitely.
soon.
Yes. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
because I just remembered, you've heard of the arena that's happening here soon?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Ugh.
I don't know what kind of fools would go into something like that.
Yep. Well, turns out your friend here is not as much of a not fool as previously believed.
You,
Me.
what are you gonna do? Punch someone in the face?
I mean, I have a fancy knife now. It's not gonna come to actual hand-to-hand combat.
So threatening, Desiree.
Very, just the bane of everyone's existence.
No.
But I mean, I do have those fancy magic powers now. I'll do a little prestidigitation of sparks.
No, that's true.
So,
I mean, I guess we could probably all go watch, assuming that I'm not working.
yeah.
Or anyone
Yeah,
else.
I think it would be fun and interesting. I
think they're
don't know how
closing the
far.
town. I think they're generally it's being treated as kind of like a holiday.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Oh,
They just
interesting.
want people to go.
Ugh. That's... I mean, it's kind of a big deal. There's like the party with the nobles afterwards and
It's
everything.
true.
And a lot of money.
True. Plus all of the noble women.
That too. That too. Maybe stick with your,
Well, if you get in, you'll take me, right?
I don't know if they have +1s, but I will see and let you know.
Of course.
Alright, well, I've got some other business to do, so it was
Alright.
nice to see you, and
Of
I'm glad
course.
you're okay, and I mean it. You be careful. If
I
you
will.
get hurt, oof,
I'll be safe.
show you how scary I really am.
I'll take that as a promise and gives you a big old hug.
Big ol' hug back.
Good.
And having nothing else to distract myself with anymore, I'll go talk to Milano.
Okay. I mean, you have a few days. You choose the moment.
I don't know. I'll just find some time to just pace back and forth in my room or whatever and wander the town and just try to avoid this moment for as long as possible until we just accidentally bump into each other in the same house.
Okay. I mean, I could probably say, like, probably more of like a midday kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
where you're kind of coming back from whatever you were trying to do, probably some of your research on the nobility, and you're kind of coming back for your evening outfit. I don't know. Is that something you do? I don't know.
I mean, I haven't thought about it, but yeah, probably. I gotta, cause the sun hat only goes with so many items of
Of
clothing,
course.
so it's really nice to be able to swap out with something that's not linked to that fucking hat.
Okay. Well, eventually you come to the shop, and it is open during the day. When you kind of walk in, and it appears that uh, Milano's helping just some young young girl with like a little flute that she has, kind of showing her what each piece does, and explaining to her what she did and fix it and everything. The girl kind of takes the flute and kind of runs out happily.
I'll just stand awkwardly off to the side of the doorway.
And he kind of runs by. Well, another happy customer, I guess.
You seem to have a lot of those.
Yeah. It's always pleasant.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
music is for all ages, so.
I don't think that should be your tagline. That wasn't that great.
No. I could probably think of something else.
I would hope so. What kind of musical genius would you be if you couldn't come up with a better tagline?
True. So how are things?
I mean, better than the last time we really talked, I guess, but still not great.
Was there something troubling you?
Can we talk upstairs?
Yeah, just
I know it's a lot and you got business to do, but
it's fine. We could close the shop for a little bit.
like a lunch break.
Sure. You gotta kind of head upstairs and a little antsy, little stress, I guess. But eventually you hear her coming up the stairs, and I guess we could speak in my room.
I mean, that's fine.
Well, what is it?
Alright, you know I'm not good with any of this being vulnerable shit. So I'll start off with that. It sucks. I don't like it. It's the worst.
Not. I think you'll be fine. Just
There's been a lot happening, and it's not all as bad as dealing with the Zentarum, which I'm still really sorry about. But none of it is really great, and I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I just... Everyone looks to me for leadership for some awful reason, and I've never been in a leadership position in my entire life. And anytime I decide to do anything, people get hurt or taken or killed or...
Well, you have been doing a lot more dangerous things than we used to, or you used to at least.
I mean, anything was more dangerous than I used to.
But I mean, I was kind of hoping that you would stay out of trouble.
I was hoping to stay out of trouble too, but I don't know what happened.
Can I ask, were you involved in that last thing that happened in the city?
The explosion and the weird things.
That's what they're saying.
I didn't want to be. We were just walking to the temple for Timora, and then this guy just shows up out of nowhere and summons these things. And we tried to stop him. I don't know what the fuck we were planning on doing. I don't know what the fuck I was planning on doing. And then the explosion went off, and
I'm just worried. I mean, obviously, the last time that we kind of dealt with, you understand the situation. I was hoping that probably get out of that or something.
we didn't even go looking for trouble that time.
True, but
And it just...
maybe it's people that you're hanging out with.
I mean, they are pretty much very good at being caught in things, but I don't know if it's actually them.
Yeah. Been kind of thinking though.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I do have. I love my shop here and everything, but I was going to talk to you about it because of the recent safety concerns and everything. I was considering maybe moving the shop.
Moving it where?
Not here.
That is very vague.
I don't know. I don't know where I could have a shop. I just want us to be safe.
Yeah, I get that. I don't think leaving town is really gonna fix everything, though. You remember the night when I came home and I just was super drunk and had magic powers or whatever?
Of course. You kept throwing sparks out of your hands.
It's super weird. But we haven't really had a lot of time to talk because you've been busy with the shop and I've been busy getting into trouble. But there's been something else with the magic powers.
What do you mean?
Sometimes when I cast a spell, it doesn't always go the way I expect it to, and it seems to go sideways. I mean, most of the time it's pretty good, but sometimes it's really bad. Like drowning on land or turning into a chrysalis. And whatever was in that portal thing that gave me these powers isn't... it's been talking to me.
Are you okay? I mean, obviously it's kind of weird that would happen, but I mean, this sounds like talks from a crazy person.
Yeah, that's what I thought you would say, but everybody around me keeps getting hurt, and I don't know if it's me or if it's whatever's been talking to me, because she's like, I don't know how much you know about gods, but apparently I've been chosen by one that likes bad luck and misfortune. And I am real worried that everything that's happened has and will always be my fault. And I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, I imagine your friends look up to you for a reason.
It's because they're short. So.
Two of them are.
It's fucked up.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think it would do both of us good if we just left. I mean, wouldn't you want some peace of mind? That means something's going on in this town, and I mean, I can't. I don't want to put myself at risk. I don't want you to get put into risk.
I've
And
been in
maybe-
risk since these
And
stupid.
then maybe if you come, I mean, maybe it won't affect you anymore.
I don't think it's gonna work like that. I really want it to. And if I wasn't haunted by a past version of myself, then I would. But I feel like just being around me is going to keep getting you hurt. And I already fucked it up once. And I can't keep doing it again, but I can't just leave. I can't just stop. I'm already in it. I can't just walk away.
I mean, if you're planning on staying, then I mean, can't leave.
I just don't know what to do anymore. I just want things to go back to the way they used to be. And it's just not gonna happen. People have died because I wasn't good enough. People got stolen because I got myself in over my head and tried to do the right thing, and I've almost died. Other people have almost died, and I can't protect anybody. I can't even protect my own self. I can't even protect you. And I don't. Everything's falling apart.
Well, I can't really say for certain what's going to happen, but I'm not. If you're going to stay here, if you're going to try to go against my wishes, I guess, and try to figure
You
it out.
wanted me to get into this in the first place.
I didn't know what you were going to get into.
I didn't know what I was gonna get into. I thought we were just gonna figure out what's going on with some fucking blacksmith. And now here I am getting exploded by things that summon whatever the fuck from other realms.
Well, I mean, if you need that support, I'll stay here. I mean, I trust that you can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for.
That seems like a lot of trust.
Maybe that's the first step into getting past your own, I guess, flaw.
I don't have flaws.
But
I just
I'm
need.
sorry. I do want to apologize at the very least that I've been a little distant. It was a lot, and I wasn't really expecting it.
I know. I wasn't expecting it either. It was a really stupid decision, but I just thought of all of the people that could get hurt and all the other families and stuff that could get torn apart, and I made an impulse decision and fucked things.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Why did Fessik hit you with that hammer?
I mean, because he's rude. And I'm gonna check around to make sure nobody's spying on us right now.
I would say, because I think Fessik made a point of it not being noticed at your house.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So
I did not go inside.
Yeah, no. And this is second floor stuff too. It's not
Okay.
like, he's not pulling a Sova.
Yeah, but I don't know what Fessik's capable of.
Pro tip: Zymon's in the closet.
Is that where he's been the whole time? What a fucking creepo. I think Fessik thought he was trying to do the right thing, and I thought I was trying to do the right thing, and I guess we'll figure out what the consequences of his right thing were. But I don't know when.
Okay. Well, as much as I don't want to be here anymore, you have my full support. Just please keep being safe and stick with your friends. You seem to, even though sometimes I know you feel like you're.
I'm scrunching at my face a lot right now. You can't
Mhm.
see it.
Even though they're not. I mean, you're upset, but I can tell that you're a little happier with at least with them around. There has been a general mood change in you, a little bit.
I guess. This job sucks. And I hate having magic, and I hate being dragged into this, and I hate that somebody's trying to win me over to their side or whatever, and I really hate that I can't do anything, but guess there's nothing to do but keep trying.
Just again, be safe.
Okay. But like if it ever seriously gets to a point where you feel unsafe or uncomfortable, you don't have to wait up for me. We'll find each other eventually, I guess.
We'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that.
Hope not.
One of these days, it'll be back to normal.
Yeah. If some like creepy lady comes into your room at night and starts talking to you about me or magic or doing the right thing and is just overall really weird, can you just tell her to fuck off? For me?
Sure. I'm
Okay,
sure
great.
Okay.
Also, I know you just told me not to get into any more trouble and to stay safe, but apparently we've signed up for the arena match that's going to happen, so if you want to come, you can totally come. It's not a big deal.
guess I don't have a choice.
I mean, you do have a choice, but you can
I'll be
bring
there.
Salen along, and it'll be a fun date or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I think she had to work anyways.
Oh, well.
Well, the
I mean,
arena.
Jameson will be there. Huh?
Eh.
I mean, everybody else will be there too, but I think I'll might feel better if you're there, if that makes sense.
I'll try to be there.
Okay.
Just be careful.
I'll try my best. I don't know what to expect. But hey, extra money and nobles. But I love you. I'm gonna go stay busy, I guess, until then.
Right. She kind of nods in agreement, and you kind of step out and into the hallway. And you just kind of hear a voice in your head. Not even a voice, it's just a laugh.
Oh man.
It's
Great.
just a matter of time, Desiree. And outside that door, I want you to roll on the wild magic table.
Oh no! Doodle. 8. I
8.
rolled a 8. Uh-oh.
Hey, you know that dagger you have in your hand? Or on your side?
No! Yes!
It turns into a loaf of bread.
Oh man! What the fuck?
Like a full loaf or a dagger shaped loaf?
A dagger-shaped loaf.
Oh
Dope.
my god.
Fuck you, Bashaba.
The important questions.
It's it smells good.
I'm going to leave this on my bedside, and I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna wait it out.
Okay, eventually it turns back into dagger.
I flip off nobody. I put my dagger back on.
That could have been really bad.
What if you ate it?
Gross. I'm not gonna do that. That's a very expensive dagger.
You wouldn't be anemic anymore.
All right, is
Well,
that all?
that is it for me.
Okay. And we have one last thing to do before the arena.
Woohoo.
Dun dun dun.
Shrey,
Yes, sir.
are you going by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Classic raid.
Go ahead and roll a new character. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Wait, isn't he going on a date? Why would he bring any of us?
It's not a date.
Totally
It's
date.
super a date.
It's not
Oh
a date.
my god.
Just like my teachings with Zymons weren't a date. Wink, 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 wink.
Oh no. It's totally a date now.
It's
Hey.
just a coffee date. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. She'll ditch you after the
little
first
bit
date
of-
anyway, and we'll never come back, so
A little bit of
no big deal.
hot
so
coffee.
the designated
That's getting a
location.
little too real.
Yikes.
The designated location this time was actually a tavern in the merchant ward, like the area that you were when you first met them.
Ah, okay.
And you kind of are there, and you were told to sit at this particular table at a certain time inside of this tavern.
If I was given a specific time, I want to see if I can get there early and
Okay.
just kind of scout out the place, make sure there's no
Mm,
unsavory people I don't trust.
Make a perception check and an insight check for me.
Okay. So perception.
Okay.
And insight. Where is it?
I mean, there are a handful of people that probably look like they don't belong there, but they don't seem. You don't get a feeling that they're. I think it's just more of like a general kind of thing. They're not good people in general.
Nobody's targeted me
No,
directly.
no one's
Gotcha.
really targeting you or watching you. Really.
All right. I suppose I will just mingle at. Is there a bar?
Yeah.
Or okay, then I'll just mingle at the bar for a little bit while I wait.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's okay alcohol. It's nothing special. Eventually you see a figure kind of move towards the table that you were with another person. Also under a hood, and they kind of both slink into that location that you're supposed to go to.
Silent. I'll just wave without saying anything.
The
Just sit.
wave.
Yeah.
There's no
Wait.
reaction.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's good enough. I mean, it's just like somebody sitting nearby.
Some
wave,
random
and
guy in the bar thought you were waving at him, and
What?
kind of looks at you. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? And he kind of picks up his drink and moves away.
then- Nice.
At
Still
least buy
going.
him a drink first. Jeez.
It's my first time. I don't know how to do this. Alright, I'll just stay silent and just keep to myself for the meantime.
They're waiting for you. Just saying.
Are you two looking for someone?
kind of like looks up so that you can see her features. It's her.
I try not to make a show of it. It's like, oh. Well, what's up?
Sit down.
Okay.
This is a friend of mine, and the other figure. Immediately as you kind of sit nearby, you kind of get a smell of alcohol.
Okay.
A humanoid figure. Though where skin should be, there is plenty of fur. Very feline-like face as you.
Doodle! That's illegal! That's illegal! You said!
No, it's not. I was just kidding.
Oh my god.
What appears to be a tabaxi. Appears to be male.
I've been lied to.
To be fair, he said cats, not tabaxi.
Those are cats. I asked him. He said
They're cat people.
He says that they're not allowed.
I can't play in this campaign anymore. I've been lied to.
Oh my god.
She was like, "This is." He goes by 3.
3. Pleasure to meet you. Hi.
No, of course. He kind of puts out his paw.
I feel I should be an accommodating guest. Shall I order you a drink? Both of you.
I'm okay. He kind of has a drink already. I'll be fine.
All right.
But
How about you?
this is gonna be brief.
All right.
I was here to warn you that I'm not technically associated with a thieves guild anymore.
We heard some bad news.
And then kind of like a thievesy candy kind of thing in code, she essentially tells you that Shriek is planning something. Revenge.
On who?
I don't know. There's something malicious about his demeanor now, and that wasn't I mean, it's not really who. I don't know. Three's kind of been sticking with me as someone I've known for quite a while. I can trust. But I'm just letting you know that he feels it necessary to be back at whoever, you know.
Well, if it means anything, we know that Zymon is no longer a magister. I knew he was somebody worth keeping an eye on.
I don't know if this has progressed from just simple thievery or what, but I have a feeling that he has a grudge.
Any way we can be of help. What has happened was a great loss to all of us.
Unfortunate. That's mean. Yet we ourselves we're kind of looking into some other things now. Obviously, the city isn't quiet, and
Do you have any leads? Anything we can help with? Anything?
not
So we can
yet.
get you information, we can help you.
Not yet, but I've just been mostly keeping an eye on what they've been actually doing. For once, I don't think I'd ever think about spying on the people I associated with. And again, in code, it appears that Zentarum is planning something. They've been, I don't know, they have there are rumors floating around in kind of the under the table about experiments and something. Think that this plague that's been going around is they're doing.
Oh, I'm going to assume that everything I'm replying is in Kent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say then that...
It's a mix of code and like of common and just various things. But this is what's kind of being conveyed.
I understand. Let's see what languages I know. I want to ask just in simple conversation, no Kent, if she understands any of the languages that kind of like, hablas español, do you speak English? This and that.
She actually speaks Infernal. Surprisingly.
This is going to be interesting. I'm going to say with a mix of Infernal and Thieves' Cant, if I can just, bitlocker that up. Bitlocker that up. Only thing that we are aware of, we've heard about the disease, we've heard about some sort of rot taking people, but there is something else, something conjuring these creatures, something like these goblin demonoid chicken things. No
I love your guys' description of their chickens.
Demonic chickens.
Do we have a picture of those? I'm trying to remember.
They
Yeah?
look like the Gurgoth
They look like
from
chickens.
from Castlevania, which looks like a big rotting demon chicken.
But
I'll find a picture to show you.
they're called the Lost. No wait.
Oh no! Those are the big ones. I'm
They're-
talking about the little demon chickens. Although I probably would.
They are also.
They're like the
Don't-
hungry or some shit like that. Some weird.
I've done a lot of monster research the past month.
No, the hungry's the big one.
Yeah, those big ones are the Lost, but
They're
my
also
character's-
the Lost.
My character doesn't know that.
But I don't know if it's tied or it's something, but there's
Yeah.
There is a name that's been floating around.
Is it Mooncloaks?
No. I don't even know if the Zentarm are associated with them.
We had a friend that has gone missing, and he mentioned the name of that guy in the Krew?
Krew?
Krew. Sorry.
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with that name.
Keep an eye out for him, and I just describe as best I can the armor, the words he said, the spell he cast.
I have two pieces of information for you. 2 names.
What have you got?
First, there's some name that's been floating around. Goes by the name of Ragna.
Ragna.
The second, something I've never heard before.
Yep, that's them.
The name, it's not familiar to me. I don't think it's a name. The Simic?
The Simic. Simic.
I'm not familiar with what this is, but I don't know.
Is Ragna a person or people?
I don't know.
Just words that are mentioned.
We're looking into that. Fortunately, 3 here is pretty good at getting information, even when he is drunk.
Does he know what we're saying?
He just kind of nods his head. He takes another swig.
All right, an educated man.
Some might say that.
Cat. Thing.
Oh yeah, I have a sheet for you.
Okay.
Because you see him.
Hey.
Hey.
Bam. Should be under citizens.
Cool. And then I just mentioned the usual concerns. Ask if she's seen Curie. Ask if she's seen my mother. Oh, cool.
No, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
But we're planning on digging a little bit deeper. Maybe we've gone more in from thieving to reconnaissance. Not my specialty, but I don't want to. We need to stay out of Shriek's way as well, because like I said, I don't know what he's planning. So just be aware of that.
I'll stay on our toes. As long as I can stay on mine.
We'll keep in touch. I have means of contacting you now, so.
Hey, just words of warning. So we don't know where Zymon is or what he's doing, but there's another. And I mentioned the Zentara man in the mask, Zath. Unless I've said that before.
One that him spoke about.
Yeah.
No.
He's still somewhere. I guess I don't owe them anymore, but I did die.
I think this is just the cusp of what's really going on in this city.
All right.
Well, I said we'll keep in touch. I feel like you are all more capable than Shriek gave you credit for. But I mean, I was there. Just we'll need we'll provide you with information when we have some.
Likewise.
For now. And then she kind of just gets up at the table and kind of motions to 3. We need to be off. And she kind of just hurriedly walks away.
Farewell. Nice drinking with you. And then, do I see that other guy that walked away with his drink?
Yeah, he's kind of at the front of the bar now, this time with his back to the rest of the bar.
Hey, you there. I'm sorry. I thought you was someone else I know. Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Piss off.
Oof.
All right, friend. You say so. Hey, bartender. His next drink's on me. And I'll just pay the bartender.
Okay.
Because fuck that guy. I do what I want.
Wow,
You don't
got him
fucking
real
tell
good.
me.
All right. If that's all you got,
What did his drink cost?
silver piece.
All of your gold.
1 silver piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brings me
And
to
with that,
69 silver.
is there any last anything else that you guys need to take care of before we skip a few days?
Last thing I have is how
Can I
much
buy
are
some potions?
healing potions? Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Like I said, standard healing potions 50 gold. So
I'm
150
also gonna
for-
buy a healing potion. Crazy.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Y'all-
I don't have enough money.
No. We
Oh,
all
wow.
awkwardly run
I
into
didn't-
each
I
other at the
didn't- I
potion
didn't give
store.
you any money at the beginning of the game, I don't think.
No.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Okay. I have like 10 for my background.
Yeah, I was supposed to give you money too.
Roll high. Roll
3,
high.
2. Oh, so close.
Hey, that's what I thought it was gonna land on. Whoa.
Oh.
You have 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
Hey, still not enough.
Yikes, dog. Well, it's a good thing Fessik has a bunch.
Hey, those are for me.
Mm-hmm. Because
You
you're
don't
gonna need
need
them.
Hey, I take a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, you take a lot of fucking damage. You don't need
Wait,
them.
could I buy an herbalism kit?
Sure.
How much is that?
I think that's 25 gold pieces.
All of your
Okay,
money.
I can afford that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hey.
I guess one more thing to buy, not to you. How much would a silver dart cost?
Silver dart. So usually I just roll it. It's just however much darts cost,
Okay.
and then per the dart, you would add a silver piece to line it with silver.
Let me see how much darts cost.
Not very much.
Buy
I
a
think it probably-
1,000 ball bearings.
I actually might have that already.
A standard
I do.
dart is 0.01 GP. Whatever that means.
So
That's
100.
silver.
So 10. So 10.
10
I would
darts
say
to a
gold for 10
silver.
darts.
So 10 gold for 10 darts?
No.
1 gold for 10 darts.
Yeah.
1 gold for 10 darts, okay.
Yeah, and I would say they could probably do a stack of silver ones in the amount of time that you have for
Okay.
essentially a gold piece, another
So we'll
gold piece.
say like... Oh, for another gold piece.
Yeah.
I paid him in silver, because
Yeah.
I just took that out of my silver already. Okay. Cool. So I have 10 silver darts.
Yeah, and that's just because they're so small. If it was like a full blade, it'd be a little bit more, but
Oh, no, I get you.
For the werewolves.
The wear sovas.
Uh-oh.
That was my plan. Oh my god.
Too soon.
Dun,
Too soon.
It's been like 3
It's been a
months.
It's been
month.
months. It's not too soon anymore.
Call me, where did you come from?
Shut up!
okay. So yeah, like I said, potions, 50 gold pieces, if you want them.
I have no
Think
more
we're
money.
good. I have 1.
Oh, you'll be fine.
All right.
Yep.
Gotta love it when the DM chuckles at you.
Is that
That's all
that
he
it?
does.
Are we good, guys? Or any information you're going to share with each other?
I can only find Garmond unless the others.
This is like one of the days you guys are all kind of chilling, drinking or whatever. I mean, you guys have a moment. I'm giving you a moment before you start the arena.
Are we meeting up somewhere? I assume we made a basic plan to meet up somewhere before we headed that way.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, if Garmond invited me back, I would be there too.
It's a little bit prior to. No, I guess for the sake of Versailles, we'll say that yes, that you were all planning on meeting up with Hall.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
What?
no.
Ooh.
What?
I need to go talk to Aw real quick. I gotta get some clothes commissioned.
Oh my God.
I gotta get arena clothes. I don't have any battle clothing, you guys.
I guess.
Woohoo!
I'm going into battle in my suit.
Nah, for shits and giggles, can I go with Desiree?
Yes.
Sure.
Battle shopping. Pew pew pew.
Because I do need new
Okay.
clothes.
Okay. As you guys step
Surprise.
into the ever amazing shop that has with the very lavish colors and very bright and very typical like regal colors that you find, like the purples and golds.
Mm.
You step in and they're kind of working on like taking the measurements off of somebody. Kind of sees you walk in and well. Isn't it my favorite customer and his not so dressed friend, not so well dressed friend again?
Oh, she's trying her
yes.
best.
Oh, what the fuck? He
was
wasn't
clearly
talking
talking to me.
What do I owe the pleasure to, Desiree?
Well, I know you do a lot of fancy clothing, as both of
Oh,
us know.
Fanciest.
I have a question for you
Of course.
of a possible commission piece.
Please share me your idea, your inspiration.
Well, apparently we're signing up for that arena fight,
Okay.
and I
No, I don't
mean,
specialize in armor.
I don't need armor. I can't wear armor. But I need something that will grab attention. Maybe
In what way?
in a way that we're just. We need support from people, or at least I need support from people, because there's a lot of weird shit going on around town, and if I feel like we can get some positive influence in some way, it's gonna help us out.
Okay.
And I feel like the best way to do that is with a bright, attention grabbing whatever outfit, right?
Wow.
Maybe, and it hurts me to say this, maybe not a dress.
Oh. Are you finally done with your dresses, Desiree?
Oh no, I'm not done with my dresses. I just feel like it might be a little bit easier to maneuver.
Attention grabbing. I can make something work.
In my usual colors, of course.
Of course. Say. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
You've been a frequent customer of mine. And more out of, well, we'll say, a sponsorship.
Works for me.
Throw my name around a little bit.
Of course.
I'll do it for you for free.
For free? You are too good to me.
Of course, when people ask where you got the outfit from, you know where to send them.
Of course. Like I
However,
always do.
if your friend wants one, then that's a lot more work than just clothes.
I don't think he's more of the attention grabbing type if you, I mean, you know, visually.
Yeah. He said,
Unless he really wants to not be attention grabbing, and then everybody's just like, bam, this guy right here.
He is saying this stuff out loud to you. Charade.
I have no words. My actions will speak for themselves. You'll see.
See, he's a bard. He can't even say things. It's great. God. One day you'll be competent, my friend.
I think I have something in mind. Just, well, we'll save it for that day. How?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I don't know what you're going for, so let me know.
I'll come up with something. It's fine.
Okay. Well, while we're doing that, let's take a break.
Woohoo!
I'm like
Yeah.
this close from going to
Woohoo.
Faerun Walmart.
Get some polos. That's where I buy my polos.
Sun's
Yep.
battle.
Some Fruit of the Loom t-shirts. I'll just
Ooh.
iron on some sort of decal. It's like, forget it.
What did you guys buy? Jorts?
I didn't buy shit, but I got some really cool pants and a dope ass shirt.
Mm.
And I'm definitely wearing Desiree shoes in
So,
game. It's canon.
combat sorcerer outfit.
Yeah.
I think it look cool.
Dad already knows, but it's the pants specifically are the ones from Umbrella Academy that Klaus wears that got the holes on the side. You know.
I don't know what this stuff looks like.
It's fine. You don't need to. It's free.
Wow. All right, fine. You'll get to describe it later. I'll be back.
Okay, bye.
Combat sorcerer.
I mean, it's attention grabbing.
That was literally like the third image that showed up on a Google search. So
That's great.
thanks, Google. The first one didn't have pants, so I didn't use
Oh,
that
okay.
one.
Oh, you should use
But
that
it
one.
had what
There's
I would
like a
akin to
picture
Desiree
of
boots,
these.
kind of.
Gucci boots.
Well, I mean, I have Desiree boots. It's my self-designated Desiree boots.
Yeah, I've seen your boots.
Yeah. It's those.
You've threatened to whoop my ass with those boots.
I will. They make me very tall.
very, very powerful.
Yeah, basically. I can see so many things.
And that's power.
Yeah.
How tall do they make you when you wear them?
5'10". I'm gonna assume 5'10".
In that area,
That would've
maybe
been
a
my
little
guess.
bit more than that.
Really?
Yeah,
It's taller than a 4-inch heel.
maybe. I don't fucking know.
Damn.
I'm not good at measuring things.
That would put her as taller than me in those.
Maybe it's not 4 inches. Hold on.
Wow. What are we looking at? Which one is
It's
it?
like 3. They're like 3 inches.
So as tall as me.
So it bumps you to like my height. Got it.
Well, they make me tall, okay.
Sure, tall.
She's talking about her boots that she has in real life, her Desiree boots.
Oh, sorry guys.
That she's-
We had a lot of little work to do before we got to the arena.
Mhm.
Guys.
Why are you apologizing, Doodle, for good
Yeah, Doodle.
stories?
Yeah, charade.
I like good
Desiree.
stories.
What?
Curie.
You're welcome.
Versailles Curie.
Mercury. So Mercury.
Did you say?
Those are your shoes?
No.
Loopy,
Those
those,
are the
are
pants.
pants.
That's a
Yeah.
Listen, that was a separate fucking thought. That's why I didn't put it on that fucking post.
You have to post a picture of your shoes now.
Jesus.
It looks
Fuck.
like she's going
God
to.
damn.
No, she's not.
Give me a fucking second since you guys want to be fucking rude.
Heckin' rude, excuse you.
Fucking rude.
I don't know if we're gonna get
This is a PG-13.
Excuse me,
Group?
Loopy.
Since when?
This is a G-rated D&D game?
There is no way this is rated G.
I'm
There's
running
been
a
way too
Christian
many
stream right now.
Oh,
I need you to
Jesus.
calm down.
This is my Christian D&D game, okay, guys?
Oh no.
Well, if it was really a Christian D&D game, there'd be a lot of really violent stuff going down.
I mean, it's been pretty
Damn.
violent.
It depends on what era, I guess.
Old Testament.
Oh, yikes.
Trey didn't die.
Everybody's dead.
Again.
I mean, he did come back after a certain number of days.
Yeah, that's true.
True. You saying Shrade is Jesus?
So Shrade is Jesus confirmed.
Oh god.
Time to kill him again.
Oh god.
No. Loopy.
Like,
You can't just say that.
I already did.
Oh. I mean, technically he doesn't die again. He just goes to heaven.
Let's just not talk about that.
Okay. Sorry, Doodle.
Those shoes? Okay.
I gotta find a shirt.
Those are the
Continue.
only shoes that Desiree wears ever.
Nah, she wears different shoes. Those are the only nice heel shoes that I really have.
And now, the moment that we've all been waiting for. The arena is closed. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Canceled because of rain.
Yeah, it started. Oh, sad day. Yeah. So you guys find that you have like a designated meeting spot, and this arena that they've been actually recently been working on. It's made a lot of progress, and it seems like the city's pulled a lot of resources to get it built. Kind of surprising, and it kind of stands out above. They turn like an old like block in one of the wards into essentially this in a matter of weeks.
Hell yeah.
You assume that magic was heavily involved, but it stands out, and you guys would have all noticed it being built as the week progressed.
This is what the registers have been working.
But there you find your whatever location close by to the arena, your group alongside Hollow, except for forgetting names again. Kane. He is not.
Yeah. That's the archer guy.
That little bitch ass. I mean,
What?
what?
Anyway, so we're all meeting up there.
Yep. Helen's he kind of has like a bunch of like he has like these makeshift binoculars and like a foam finger if there is one. I don't know.
He's such a cute little nerd.
It's like an enlarged mage hand. That's
You don't see Celeste, but you can hear her whistling. She's like humming something you guys haven't heard before.
Probably
Just a little
something.
tune.
Probably something rude.
And Yara's
No.
there in her more warrior-based outfit. Let me double check here.
Like Xena.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes.
But looking at her, it's heavier armor. I think it's half plate.
Ooh. Oh
and
no.
And there is a holy symbol that anyone can. Well, I guess you guys would be familiar with it. It is a symbol of Tyr that she kind of has that like across the breastplate, kind of is there, with a long sword and a shield at her side.
Dance.
And she's. Well, I guess this is what we've been waiting for.
Time to win some money.
It's the plan.
I'm gonna reach into my bag.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a debt. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna pull out
Charge.
Uh-oh.
the three smaller potions. Okay, and I'm gonna hand them out to Versailles. I'm gonna hand one to Charade. I'm gonna hand one to Garmond. And then that's it.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Fessik.
friend. I appreciate it.
Oh, no thanks, no need. I'm plenty now.
I think you're gonna need it.
You never decline healing potions. Jesus.
Well, actually, I was gonna ask if any of you all...
Oh wait, there's one more person, right? There's
Yara,
yeah.
and Yara's going to be part of your guys' group since you need a party of 6.
Then I'll hand it to Yara.
She'll just no. I'm well equipped for a situation like this.
Then I hand it back to
nice.
Charade.
I have 5 now.
Yep.
Alright.
Give it to Desiree.
Oh, it's mine now.
Oh, okay.
How was that combat gear?
What? I'm a sorcerer, okay? I don't need to wear armor.
That's
She
hoochie
She
gear.
just uses
You're
mage
Gucci
armor.
gear.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Are you ready for option 2, though?
All I see
Okay.
are jorts.
Told you, jorts.
Those are when jorts are acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Even hoochier.
Attention
What the
grabbing.
fuck?
Listen, I don't know shit about clothes, you guys. I wear t-shirts.
Let's go with the
Attention
first one.
grabbing. Okay, cool.
Okay, and
So
then
what's that first?
when nobody's paying attention, I want to try to sneakily reach in and grab the other greater potion. Try to palm it to Desiree.
Just make a sleight of hand check.
I was sneaky.
Let's see how sneaky. My Saga's my sleight of hand. Ooh, what's a +7? That's 22.
I don't see it.
Damn it.
You're
Hey,
trying to hand it to Desiree.
Yeah, still sneaky beaky.
Desiree, you just kind of feel like a bottle kind of in your hand.
What the fuck? Wild magic's weird.
Not really sure where it came from.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Well, you
Hey.
guys,
Where are we all at right now?
you're like a block away from like the arena. People are kind of like crowding in, and actually, it looks like there's a good turnout. As majority of the city is shut down to see it.
Garmon, did you give any equipment to Desiree, or
What?
did you give any
Equipment?
equipment to
You
Desiree?
gave
Did you
Desiree
give
the gun. Oh.
Was I supposed to?
I've officially become Bayonetta.
any- Oh my god.
Oh,
Was I supposed to give equipment to Desiree?
No. I was just wondering if you did.
Why would he give me
Nope.
equipment?
For raisins. I was gonna ask Garmon, say, Garmon, can you distract Desiree real quick? I need to talk to the rest. Or actually,
God.
I only need to talk to Fessik. And that's it. Just so I can explain what was told to me by you know who. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull Desiree to the front of the group and tell her about Shrade's dream. Conveniently leaving out a certain part.
Huh?
It's exactly the opposite of what.
So you
No.
No,
I
I'm
was
joking.
gonna leave out the part about her. It's fine.
You leave out that part, but you tell her about Curie.
Just about the Raven Queen and his new tattoo, and yeah, I guess about Curie.
And I tried to discreetly explain to Fessik.
I mean, you guys can move to the side if you want.
Okay.
Not who he says he is. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I don't know. We were trying to figure it out, and naturally, the priest had no idea who Curie was before he came into the temple.
I always knew the library story was a little suspicious.
Are you guys saying this out loud, guys?
I mean, we're just talking between.
Not you. Not you two.
Oh.
can you cast message?
I cannot.
Shit.
I can just.
I mean, you guys can whisper it, but I need to hear what you guys are saying.
I was gonna say I can non-magically whisper. Yeah, no, I just want to explain. Well, I'm probably to him because we have such short amount of time. Just the key points that hey, I had a dream. Raven Queen came to me and just explained to him the detail about Desiree, that we need to protect her or keep her from being broken by this thing that's trying to influence her.
Okay.
So just be extra cautious and whatever we can do to keep her out of harm. Seems like she's the key to most of this.
You hear a voice. You know, it's not really a good thing to keep secrets from your friend.
Fucking Celeste.
I love her.
What direction did I hear this from? Was it?
Like near your ear.
Oh. Well, we gotta keep her safe, so.
Why are we keeping it a secret, though?
Because the less she knows, the better.
Oh.
She's
And what
not,
if she found out?
she's not very good at listening to other people.
Yeah.
There's silence.
Oh no.
Celeste, are you there? Hello? I'll start patting my shoulders.
Invisible little imp.
Desiree. They're
Yes.
talking about you, and she flies away.
I'm just gonna slowly look over. Give one of my very threatening smiles. Then I'm gonna wave very slowly.
I'm not even sure if I see that.
And then I cast message directly at Charade. What are you saying about me?
Said you look fat in that dress.
I'll cast it again and go. Now I know you're lying because I'm not wearing a dress today. So what are you actually talking about?
In those pants, bro.
I'm just gonna refuse and keep walking.
Savage.
I'm like
I think
sweating.
about how we're getting into arena fight later, and that Charade typically gets in pretty close combat, and how unfortunate it would be if somebody, I don't know, had an AoE spell that could just conveniently go off with them in range.
Oof. So move
Wouldn't that
120
be really
feet back.
bad?
Gonna
Wouldn't
move
that be just, like,
120 feet
really
back. Got
bad?
it.
Crazy.
I'll be fine.
I don't know why, but standing next to the enemy feels like a really good idea right now.
I don't know, look at. Would you actually say that?
No, I would not say
Okay,
staying next to the
okay.
enemy. Sounds like a good idea.
Armand
am
will be
gonna give you-
conveniently 200 feet away.
I am gonna. When we're walking up, though, I am gonna whisper some advice at Charade. Like, let me handle the real close stuff, alright? You just stay back. Stay back. I got this.
You know, I just try to be useful, but I think you're
Well-
right.
You can be useful in other ways. You got magic and shit.
Oh, I beg to differ.
See what
Ignore
I'm talking about?
Ignore whatever
You guys are-
that was.
You guys are really, really bad at keeping secrets and talking to yourselves.
I think I do a pretty good job at talking to myself. Thank you.
Wesley?
No,
Eater.
they.
Wesley isn't sure where she is.
Oh, he can sniff her out. I've been training her. I've been training Wesley how to track shit. Remember
Make
that?
make a smell check for Wesley.
Make a stink check. Hold on.
Wisdom.
What? Okay, so is it +0? Hey, I have advantage on perception checks to rely on smell. That's a 15.
Unfortunately, Wesley can't fly.
Yeah, but he smell her. I'm just gonna hold him, throw him at her.
And make his arms do the ramp and go up.
Yeah.
Versailles.
Yo.
A rat flies at you.
Yeah, so rat ends up flying at you. Versailles, make a
try to-
perception check. You can catch it.
Ooh.
This is the first time you've gotten a really close look at this rat.
Oh no.
It is very unpleasant. However, it reminds you of something.
Oh,
Very-
yes.
Very similar to something that you've experienced before, or that you've seen before.
Desiree.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I
Get a
don't
little
know why I'm
quiet.
bullied.
Then, I look at Fessik and I say, "Is it all right to pet him?"
Well, he is currently flying through the air,
Well, this is after catching. Getting caught.
You got caught? Someone just grabbed him?
No, like you missed completely. You wouldn't have hit. You wouldn't have hit.
Shit.
It's Celeste.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to try and pet Wesley.
He
Gentle
doesn't
with him.
resist. He does like look back at Fessik like with the really.
I'm a telepath to him. I don't know. What? You could just run away, bite her. I
He
don't know.
scratches his abomination of a nose. You're a freaky looking
Seems-
guy, and I love it. I love it.
You hear that, Wesley?
And then I'll hand him back to Fessik.
Alright. I'm gonna. How much do tickets cost?
To
Two?
be in it.
Yeah. Well, no, to watch.
Oh, it seems like they're charging probably a silver piece.
I'm gonna buy Wesley a ticket.
Okay. VIP box is a
Can't
gold piece.
I can't afford a VIP box right now. If someone would like to loan me 2 silver, I could get him a VIP box.
I'm gonna loan
We're
Fessik
not-
2 silver.
Oh my
I
god.
get Wesley a VIP box.
Okay.
Celeste, are you gonna participate?
I think I explained to you that I'm not allowed to.
I imagine not. Would you like a VIP box?
I can be wherever I want.
Fair enough.
She's still gonna be on the battlefield, whispering how much you suck.
Why are you already buying me gifts? We just met.
No, I just. Yes, do as you please.
You know, if you're trying to get to a woman's heart, you gotta try a little harder than that.
I'm just gonna stay silent. Like, charade and I don't know what to do.
Hot.
Hello. Well,
I sign up to be in the arena.
all right. So you guys walk over, and there is a line like coming in, and people are buying tickets and stepping inside, and it seems like the atmosphere is actually pretty excited. It seems people want to see this, and it's something that they probably haven't seen before. People are kind of cheering and like, "Oh, have you heard so and so's in it?" And just some random guy you've never heard of and stuff like that. And yeah, you don't even know what to expect. Blah 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 blah. And I mean, you don't get any relevant information, but the attitude has definitely changed and shifted from the general like almost darkness that's kind of been plaguing the city the past few weeks for no apparent reason. However, eventually you guys are capable of finding the location where you're supposed to sign up for the fight. They're standing kind of with like a pretty much like a clipboard. You see a member of the guard.
Is it Jameson?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not Jameson.
Damn it!
Kind of.
I was hoping to finally see the sheet. Damn it!
talking with a group. I'm gonna just throw this all of your guys's under local law enforcement. Okay. Eventually, that group passes by, and she kind of sees you all coming in. Well, I take it that we're signing up all of you.
Yep.
Yes.
And here is the forms that I'm gonna have to ask you to all to sign first.
Does it cost us anything to enter?
No.
Great. That's what I like to hear.
However, I kind of have to be the judge of who's fit enough to go in. But you seem all very capable just from looking at you. Impressive. But if you were willing to participate, here you can find a description of what is to be expected and how it will work. And you guys are given. She hands over to really anyone if whoever wants to take it.
I will take it.
Okay. It is essentially kind of like a waiver. The biggest thing notice is that by signing this document, you do not hold any of the nobility liable for any accidents or misfortunes that may come to you during the arena. This is a new event and thus should be taken with caution. However, greatness is to be had. The arena will consist of 4 rounds. The style of arena and enemy will be chosen at random. If for whatever reason you are incapacitated or otherwise unable to continue to fight, be aware that help will be quick. However, it will still take a second for them to be able to assist. So they aren't expecting anyone to die at this event, but accidents can happen.
They're not expecting it.
Especially when you have wild magic in play.
It's fine.
Sorry.
And if the winning group is able to pass all of the arena fights, they will be awarded the entirety of the sum of 2,000 gold pieces, as well as a party thrown in their name by the nobility of Waterdeep.
Woohoo.
Very much like the sound of that.
Once signed, who do these forms go to?
Oh, well, we hold on to them, and I'm supposed to take them back to my superior.
I signed the waiver.
One of the magisters is actually overseeing this fight.
Oh, Magister. Wonder if they're in my district. Which Magister?
She goes by the name Neza.
Neza.
Yes.
This is me out of character. Is that Dragonborn one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we've met that one.
We have not met that one.
Okay.
Anyone can make a history check if you want.
I will make a history
Yes.
check.
Fuck! 12.
16.
16?
Damn.
19 bish.
That's really
I would say
good.
Garmon would be the only one that would pick up on this.
Shit.
Not even me with my nat 20.
Oh, they too.
26.
You know
Sorry,
nothing besides
sorry.
snow.
It was kind of mixed in. I kind of overlooked it. Garmon, you've heard the name. Versailles. You kind of know them from they were. You have some familiarity with some of the magisters because of Dara. This particular magister, Neza, she is well known because she's the only tiefling magister.
Oh.
But she is one of the other people that oversees the dock ward.
The dock ward?
Yes.
Ooh.
However, you've never actually met her in person.
She probably don't like me then.
Who does?
Alrighty.
Well, are we gonna sign or?
Yes.
Yep.
I sign.
All right, Yara's gonna sign. Well, if you would all come through these doors here, we have several of our guards. They're going to assist. One of the stipulations to this is you're not allowed to know what your arena is ahead of time. So you will be in a room until the time for you to go out is. All right. We have some things you can do, some food that you can eat. Just be prepared.
Excellent.
Can I draw out how Fessik signs his name?
Sure.
Oh boy.
What's that mouth do?
Am I able to prep cast in here, or do I have to wait?
Inside of the holding room, you guys can do any prep that you need to do.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Fessik.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna
Beautiful.
thumb through my spell book. Just some last minute prepping.
If you guys, I will give you an opportunity to prepare your spells too, if you need to. Whoever needs to, which I think it's only
Well,
Yara has a set list, and then Versailles you can prep if you want.
I'm good.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna have time today to do it anyway. To actually do anything.
What?
Like basically.
No, we're
That's
not.
what you
yeah.
think.
No, we're not.
We're doing the whole thing today, right now.
Right now.
All of it.
I will. We'll have a brief description of the first arena that you guys are getting into, which I need you all
Wait,
to roll.
Wait.
Stop
What?
it.
What? I want to talk to Gearshaw real quick. We need
Oh my
some hype.
god. No.
We as a
Okay.
party need some hype.
Okay.
Junari, prepare yourself.
I was born ready.
Take a deep breath of preparation as I unbuckle Gearshaw from my hip. And I just open to a random page and smooth it out.
And
I
on the
go,
22nd day I doth pride. What that mouth
Hey.
do?
Gearshaw? That's inappropriate.
What the heck is happening?
Feel free,
Dear
Chris.
shot.
I don't mind.
Oh boy. Okay, here's
Just
the
remember,
deal.
good and
But
even
really, what's
bad.
happening?
Just shut up, okay? God.
Whoa.
Gearshaw.
Yes, madame.
We're about to do some really crazy battle stuff, which I know is like your favorite thing. For like victory or glory or whatever. Okay.
Or whatever.
I need you.
First, go ahead and speak.
Oh, Jesus. I need you to really work with us on this one. And just like all the benefits that you bestow on me, a mere child in your presence. I need you to give me all of that so that I can be up to par for this fight. Can you do this for me?
Why, of course I am, indeed, Gearshaw, and I bestow my gifts and blessings upon all those that fight in the name of justice.
Yes,
That
justice,
fight in the name
definitely.
Of goodness. That
Okay,
fight in the
great.
name of victory. It sounds like you already listed these off. Hold on, turn the page down.
We have no. Oh my God, we've been through this so many times. Okay, I'm good. I got your benefit. Thank you. Goodbye.
yes.
And I shut it as he's still talking and buckle back up.
Wait, hold on,
Massachusetts!
Nicholas. Make a charisma save.
Oh fuck. It was good. It was good. That's a 24.
Oh, okay, you're able to close it.
Okay, we're good. Shall we?
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Was Raid just talking?
I don't know what you're talking about. But I got a weird headache out of that.
You and me both.
So a guard comes into your guys' room, and this is a really nice little like holding area for you guys. Soft furniture, drinks and food and all sorts of amazing things. They come in with a magical D4.
Ooh.
I need someone to roll a D4 for me.
I gotcha.
Got it.
I'm unlucky. Go.
One.
One.
2.
One.
Oh no.
That's fine. Since Fessik rolled first, we're gonna take his roll.
Okay, fuck, Ginger. Is this the one I rolled for? Or is this one Ginger got? of
I
our
don't.
pre-planning.
I don't remember.
Fuck.
I'm so
All right.
confused.
All right. And after you essentially made your decision, they take the item back and look. Well, it appears that your arena has been chosen. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Will ever be.
Right. You guys start to. They take you down a hallway out the door. Through having coming in here, you had seen two large double doors that kind of with very like they're made out of like a very shiny metal with a very like interesting inlay. Just the various various crests of Waterdeep, like the religions that are here and like the groups and stuff. Anything that's major and popular, not evil. There's no evil signs.
Uh-huh.
It seems to almost open by itself, and there you kind of stand in like a smaller hallway leading out into far down. You can see like light emanating from here. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Okay. What the fuck's my perception again? 15.
Fuck. Hell.
Why are you using roll 20 dice? What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's 8.
Lazy.
8. Okay, so Charade and Fessik. Coming into this. Did someone not roll?
Loopy rolled an 8.
Okay, sorry. Coming in, Fessik and Charade, you get a very, very distinct smell of sulfur
Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
coming
boy.
into this room. You don't know what the arena is, but I think that gives a hint at kind of what to expect as you guys start continuing down this hallway. That's where I'm going to leave it off for today.
Aw, man.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Beep, 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 beep.